This kind of miss come and show me you. Let it burn. I'm seeing to be. Need to move on. Other side. Ooh. All right, so she cooked today. We did not waste not one dime eating out yesterday. Was disgusting. Disgust. Finally, I get a napkin, y'all. Napkins are allowed in this particular vein. I comb my hair, child. I've been trying to find me a lot of these in a whole bunch of different colors, and they just seem to do red. So I got like 2 reds, 2 blacks, 2 greens, 2 purples.
Yeah, they do the same color.
They do the same damn colors. So this girl is so weird. Look what the hell she eating out of.
Drinking out of me.
Look what she drinking out of.
A Talenti cup. It's fine. Ain't got time. I'm hungry. Been playing my emotions all day.
This is straight up from Ashley's kitchen. She need to do us a thumbnail that says straight from Ashley's kitchen. She don't understand. I'm branding her. I'm teaching. I'm teaching her how to brand. All you gotta do is make a thumbnail. Okay, y'all. So y'all see what today's lunch/dinner is: homemade hamburgers, homemade hamburguesas, with what kind of cheese do I got? Monterey Jack. Can we get the Moto G going, ma'am? I need that. Why is ketchup so sweet? Have you ever noticed that? Ketchup is sweet as hell. And then organic. I can't believe that. Got all the cups in there. The real nice purple cup. That's what she eating out of. Is this a potato bread bun? So that's what we having today. Ashley was a little heavy-handed with the salt.
It's salty?
Yeah.
No, it is, but the red day I thought it was going to be seasoned. I'm sorry. Oh, that's seasoned.
Did you taste it?
Yeah, I don't taste any seasoning. All I put was in the
Hey, everybody. Make sure all weirdos that talk get immediately blocked. So keep talking. It could be those pickles too. I mean the banana peppers. Or this sugary ass ketchup, so do.
Balance it out.
Hi everybody that's not weird. When you talk, you weird, you block. So please talk and be weird. We in here eating, and the talk ain't started yet. Hit the like button. Okay? As soon as I tell the weirdos to talk, they talk too, don't they? They learn how to be obedient to their stupidity. They learn how to be obedient to their stupidity, child. Fucking retards. Fucktards. Keep talking so I can keep deleting. Hold on, here come another one. The same one just came through on another bot channel. There we go. YouTube, keep on sending in the trolls so I can keep on blocking. Keep sending in the trolls so I can keep on blocking. Keep on sending them in there so I can keep on blocking. Y'all don't realize my name used to be, one of my nicknames is Block Ninja. I'm telling you, those pickles.
That's what it is.
The banana peppers. You want to try one? See? It's those.
Oh, yeah.
You like it? Thank you. I got 2 of them. It's a set. Thank you. Yeah, my decorating style is more like boho chic, colors, textures, and a whole lot of comfort. It be them weirdos, dude. Like, they can't help but to talk. They just gotta. I don't know how they get these bots to do what they do, but it's like weird. They say the shit that don't got nothing to do with what you talking about. Soldier Boy. You know. A bot can also make an observation, okay? Like, oh, I like your elephant pillow. It's like, okay, thanks. But a mere observation is not grounds to be blocked. It's coming in trying to be in a harassing energy of make me be reactionary to the shit, and I like blocking motherfuckers, so keep doing it. I do feel better that my daughter actually cooked, y'all, because that damn Luby's was out of control awful. So she's supposed to be making us a new thumbnail. So right now we're gonna use our twice the spice. I try to get her in her artistic energy as often as possible. And why you don't let her bring me a bowl of Lee? You know I'm gonna only eat one piece of my burger. Yeah, you know this. I just get full really easily. Really quickly. She got a strong ass face because they don't look nothing like him. Other half of my burger. I set mine down like that so it won't fly all over the place. Burger. Whataburger. Told y'all I don't be eating much. Uh-oh. Okay, that's done for me. One and done. I found this automatic toothpick dispenser. Oh, Tammy. Mm-hmm. That's on another gadget day. They be giving me all these credits, so they be trying to keep me shopping over there. But I'm like, look, leave me alone. Well, that was a nice snack. Snack. I needed some energy because yesterday was horrible. Like I had zero energy. What the freak is going on with this phone? Oh my goodness. Ho. Oh, the battery's low. That's why I blow. The battery's low, bloke. What a fucking bloke. Is that like a English cuss word? A UK cuss word? Let me stop saying that. I don't know why I just started saying that. I'm telling y'all, like I have a connection to London. I don't know how. I have a connection to London. And I be picking up on things from London. But yeah, I wish I could find like a lot of these in a whole bunch of different colors. Oh, Ashley on it now. Ashley on it. I didn't do that. They love just saying dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like stupid. Let me go ahead and clear the energy. Clear. Excuse me. Clear. Excuse me. Clear. Excuse me. Clear. Excuse me. Alright, we get it already. Claire. How do you get on somebody else's nerves? Alright, so I'm trying to see how we gonna fill out my picks. Let's fill out my picks. Because it's time. I don't want to be on here late. I got a date. I had to put some treatment on my neck because it started to get real, like it's fine rash. Like, this shit never stops. But yeah, so I've been looking for me like I'm looking for me some cotton long tunic tank tops. I guess they're called tunics. I don't fucking know. But they're cotton, they're long, they fit, they're shapely, they're cotton, and they help breathe. And then I could put these type of things over it because I have to have an under covering. So I'm looking, y'all. I've been shopping, but because my body is so inflamed, I don't like to be. I don't like clothes on. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the regular clothes and shit, like clothes. When I have to go out, ooh, I'd be so distressed. I have to wear like certain fabrics that don't like irritate my skin, and it's crazy. It's crazy. Have I told you lately that I love you? You fill my heart with gladness. You take away all my sadness. I'm blessed today, God gave me you. Have I told you lately that I adore you? You supposed to take over and finish.
Oh,
You always sleep. Tardy for the damn party. As per usual. Can I get my trash can, take it out, and swim? Excuse me. Thank you for lunch. Thank you for lunch. Lunch was luncheon. Lunch was luncheon. So, I'm trying to get the download so I can get into my picks. I kind of like to do it this way, me and my daughter come together. Yeah, I got that fine rash on my face too, I feel it. Me and my daughter come together and have our little lunch / dinner. And as you can see, that's how I do. I don't eat much. I nibbles. And when I have a good hematite, when I have a good appetite, that's rare. So I'm grateful that, we didn't spend money out that we don't have for them to just take and give us bullshit. Yeah. So like I said, guys, don't forget about the shop. Don't forget about the shop I started. Okay. I guess we could do it the same way we did on yesterday. We'll pull the 2 cards and the planetary ruler. The planetary influence energy. So what planet are we going to read under? But what I would like to talk about is this new moon that's coming in. Okay? Spitting. This new moon that's coming in, y'all. So it says on May 16th, 2026, there's going to be a new moon of Taurus or in Taurus on May 16th. New moon. Okay. So what do new moons usher in for us? Let's see that. And I told you today that I love you too. Okay. So, new moons represent a blank slate. Okay, a blank slate, new beginnings, and a time for deep introspection and setting intentions. As the moon is invisible in the night sky, this phase represents a natural pause to go inward, reset, plant metaphorical seeds for future goals, and to embrace renewing before the cycle begins anew. Embrace renewing things, okay? So what does this mean? For me, I've been in I've been in a visual, like, it's kind of like, how can I say, like virtual reality. Like, I've been like visualizing myself walking through my new home space, and my new home, and in different spaces in the home that I know is totally, showing me that it's new, because certain things that, like, let's say in the bathroom, and I'm seeing certain shit and I don't like it, and so I'm visualizing like clean new spaces, certain cabinetry for my certain things I don't want to be out because it's an eyesore. So I've been practicing a lot of visualization. Okay, I'm practicing a lot of visualization, even when I go look in the mirror. So as I was combing my hair, I was doing that. So even if I'm like seeing that my skin is doing things, I'm visualizing my skin being clear. I'm visualizing, my hair growing in very full with the gray, all of that. My natural beauty returns. So that's what I do when I look in the mirror. But as far as my environment, I just visualize like sitting in my living room and my plants are all beautiful and, blossoming, and I have different ones, different colors, stuff like that. I see my little dog doing his thing. I see my cat doing her thing, and my daughter's dog and cat, okay? And her doing her thing, and I'm just seeing it. And the main thing that I visualize is smelling like a nice, like, flow, breeze of air coming through the house. Maybe it is also sweetened by an incense. But I know it's clean in there. I know, I'm looking at my vents. They're clean. Everything's clean, right? So that's what I've been doing with this new moon energy. So it says, and embrace renewal before the cycle begins anew. So you're embracing, like I said, with your physical body, renewing yourself, you're embracing the new you. You might have some extra pounds that you don't want to have anymore. Mine is a lot of fluid. And I'm seeing myself not having that. I'm seeing myself, my skin is like completely been rebirthed. Like it's like renewed. You know what I'm saying? So, key spiritual meanings of the new moon: a fresh start. It is the premier time to set intentions, goals, and resolutions for the upcoming 28-day cycle. Introspection and reflection. The darkness of the new moon encourages turning inwardly and connecting with your intuition. Planting seeds. Think of this time as planting seeds that you will cultivate with the aim of harvesting results by the full moon. Cleansing and recharging. So I'm constantly, we're constantly, and I'm now starting to look for some rugs. Some kind of rugs that can just go down there that, can be like, I don't know. I know what I visualize, but I'm hoping for them to come up like boom, 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 there they are. Get them. Because, you remember how when we stayed in that other apartment? I can't stand that damn meat. It's always like it's undigestible. And we were in that other apartment, and we had that little rolling thing over that kind of carpet we had, the indoor-outdoor carpet, and it was like easily to pick shit up. That's what I'm trying to look for, something like that. Yeah, if you can look for that on Amazon. Okay. It says, common rituals and practices. Setting your intentions and journaling. I was talking about that. Journaling, like how I have been having this really strong desire to journal, but then my freaking thumb. Writing down your desires and goals for the next month. But what I did do is a bucket list. So you guys can do a bucket list of things you would like to see yourself accomplish. It doesn't have to be huge, adventurous, like vacations or some shit. It could be something very easily attainable in a short-term mindset, a short-term goal setting mind. Okay, mindset. Okay, a vision board. Here's that word: visualizing, and creating a visual representation of future goals. Okay, cleansing and charging your crystals. Cleaning your space or charging your crystals in the quiet energy of the night. Meditation and reflecting. Spending time in silence and dark to connect with inner guidance. Okay. I also am so gung-ho about having my meditation room. Okay. My meditation room or my meditation nook of the house. But I feel like it should have a door. Yeah. But overall, I want my new home space to have a very functional feng shui. Okay, if that makes sense. So every area of the house is like very functional. Like that to me is like my ideal. I guess it's because my Venus is in Taurus. So it's like I'm very practical with everything that I love. And my home is my castle, so yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I'm done with the way I used to visualize like a certain luxury look to a home space. Like I'm over that years ago. So I'm more into the wood, the natural feeling of things, but I don't want to be shy to use color, okay? I just want to explore, you know what I mean? I think that's the fun side of interior decorating. Is to just explore. Don't I feel like you get into the danger zone when you like overly commit to like a certain color of your walls. Maybe do like an accent wall. That's a color, but not to overly like see it as like, wow, I have this grand idea. Because then you could easily get bored with it or get overwhelmed by it. Bored with it or overwhelmed. And then you're going to be gung-ho to change it again. So I like to do it in the sense of like color through artwork, any kind of sculptures, things like that. Like it's very eclectic. And I'm liking it. I'm loving it. My daughter wasn't really feeling it at first when I was describing it to her. And then I started showing her some pictures off of Pinterest. And she kind of was like, yeah. I think she's coming around. Okay, so new moon versus full moon. While the new moon is about starting, planting, and going inward, that full moon is going to represent a climax, a climactic illumination and culmination of your goals. A climactic, it's like your goals are going to be, what's that? You finna do some clothes? Yeah, you could add it in there. I just said it again because it's still staying. I just said some more stuff on those spots. Okay? So, yeah. That's what's up. So, what is it talking about? About the new moon of May 16 in Taurus. The lunation chart was drawn up at the exact moment of the sun and moon conjunction on May 16, 2026. It gives the broader astrological trends for the coming month, mainly based on the aspects and signs of the zodiac. This study must be nuanced by bringing it closer to your birth chart and to your transits and progressions for forecasts. To help you, read my article interpreting the new moon and full moon in houses. Okay. So what I like to talk about, guys, is the main signs that are impacted during this new moon. All right, and those signs are, and it's been the same signs: Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. All right. Now there's going to be a Uranian dynamic to watch closely. The new moon is positioned at the end of Taurus and strongly enhances through conjunction Uranus's transit, which has just definitely moved back into Gemini since the end of April 2026. It clearly brings the major dynamic tone of the period, especially for the first mutable decans. The Uranian forces of the period are particularly interesting if you wish to free or emancipate yourself from a situation. So many of us are going through any kind of a, it doesn't matter what category you put it in, but if it feels very stressful to you, something that has been ongoing, to the point of no return. It's like, I can't go back to the way things were before this shit started happening. So I have no other choice but to move through it and past it. It says the Uranian forces of this period are particularly interesting if you wish to free or emancipate yourself from a situation or a particular relationship. There is a strong energy that can allow for a rupture. A rupture. That's that Tower moment. A rupture. Yeah, so basically all this shit that been consistently going on is time out for that. It's over and done with. It's over and done with. And so many people are not realizing that shit is changing for real. So do not underestimate Uranus, is basically what it's saying. The planet can sometimes make us take paths diametrically opposed to those followed once before. These are very stimulating forces to dare, to take certain risks, to allow novelty, to generate effervescence and mental liveliness, especially mental and social energies. Keep in mind that this lunation marks the tightening of the harmonic trine between Uranus and Pluto in Aquarius, which will remain in place for about 3 years. So let's talk more about Uranus. Uranus is about independence and freedom. The signs that are attached to its domicile is Aquarius. It's attached to the 11th house. It's exalted in Scorpio. Its detriment is in Leo. And it falls within Taurus. See planetary rulerships. Element is fire, which is dry and hot. The polarity is male yang. Harmonic or complementary planets excluding aspects is Mercury and Saturn. Cycle duration is about 84 years. Symbolizing aspect is sesquisquare and quinux. Corresponding life age is transcendence. Physiology is the nervous system and brain. Makes sense. Nervous system and brain. Magnetism. Uranus spends about 7 years in each sign. And this is what he looks like. So it's no coincidence that you're attracted to the color turquoise. Turquoise blues, turquoise like green blue, you know, it's no coincidence. It's very like, look at that. Beautiful. All right. So is there anything else? So Uranus means, these are some key words to think about or to keep in mind when it comes to Uranus powerful energy. Revolting, something being surprising, originality, seeking and protesting for freedom, progress, change, modernity, things being modernized or some shit, and reformation, and the fight that goes with it. Its energy is as oscillating as it is sudden and unanticipated. Its dynamic is often radical, breaking, extremist, even anarchic. Its gait is both individualistic, but it's also social. Uranus is going to shake our convictions, our foundations. It's going to force us to change. It's going to lead to more independence and freedom and affirmation and serving oneself in the process of individuation. Uranus is also the visionary flash, the genius, and its forward-looking perceptions, its ideas, intuitions, and its creative inspirations, which lead us to inventions, discoveries, major works, material, spiritual, or artistic in hand. As such, the planet often initiates the alchemical process of Slowly May Show with Jupiter. Uranus is Mercury's superior octave. It relies on intellect and mind to transcend personality and reveal us who we really are. Uranus comes somehow interrupting Saturn's stability. The planet being without concession to the ego, creation carried out so far, it takes us out of our comfort to plunge us into doubt and uncertainty, long-term creativity. It's going to push you to be adventurous and overcome your fears. Can you print out that other order? Okay. What else? So we're probably going to be suffering external fatalities, where the pitfalls sometimes progress for a long time in a hidden underground kind of way. A bit like Pluto. So let's talk about Pluto. Let's talk about Pluto. Pluto is about metamorphosis and mystery. He's attached to domicile Scorpio. He's attached in the house of 8. Exalted in Cancer and Leo. Its detriment is Taurus. It falls in Capricorn and Aquarius. The element is water, which is cold and wet. It's feminine in polarity, the yin energy. The harmonic or complementary planets excluding aspects is Moon and Mars. Its cycle is 248 years. Okay, and its physiology is about wound healing, hormones, viruses, immune system, genitals, excretions. Because of its irregular orbit, Pluto transits from 12 to 30 years depending on the signs. So it said what signs is gonna be feeling this shit, and it's me. Okay, it's me. It said it. So this is a generational aspect carrying a certain weight of awakening that should not be overlooked between these two transpersonal planets, and it will be especially sensitive for people with a strong Uranian dominance in their birth chart. Okay, like me. Like me. So check in your own birth chart how this trine will express itself during this period. We can also see that right at the beginning of the lunation, Mercury moves into its domicile in Gemini, where that planet is very strong. It can support communication, learning, socialization, and the transmission or teaching of knowledge. This influence can be maximized throughout the first half of the lunation up until the full moon on the 31st. So we got the new moon on the 16th and another one on the 31st, child. Oh, so much shit going on. Okay, so around May 18th through the 19th, 2026, there are also two major shifts in elemental energies. Venus will be entering into Cancer, and Mars is going to be moving into Taurus. Both signs under strong lunar rulership. This can directly and strongly affect these planets of anima and animus, particularly in emotional matters. That said, these two Venusian and Martian transits remain rather tense as Venus tightens an increasing square to Neptune, Saturn in Aries, and Mars tightens an increasing square to Pluto in Aquarius. This could heighten relational tensions, especially around the first quarter near May 23rd. You're going to be having communication difficulties, some goddamn confusion and disputes going to be going on, challenges, rebellion, but with the need to make clear decisions. So yeah, I wanted to talk about that, and I did. So I'll be back for the picks. Try to see what the hell it's gonna be about and get it done and over with. Peace.